Hello everyone, Andy Schwab here with your Farm and Ranch News. As you may have heard from my report earlier this week, one of Montana's very own made it to the Final Four of the American Farm Bureau Federation's Young Farmer and Rancher Collegiate Discussion Meet. Matthew Slivka of Winifred and current student at Montana State University told me despite the national level competition offering a new challenge, he was proud to bring Montana issues and topics to the forefront on a national stage.
What I really liked about this contest is just the collaboration, and you get to hear from other people. Moving into the national contest, obviously I had to pay attention a little more and, hone down, strap down, and try to get some skills going, brush off the old public speaking rust. And honestly, I'm just really grateful to be here where I am today. It was my goal to make it to the Sweet 16. I was able to do that, and I was just really flattered to be able to have the opportunity to compete at the Final Four.
Slivka finished in the top 4 of the 34 competitors at the YF&R Collegiate Discussion Meet and earned a $2,100 scholarship from CHS Foundation. Well, MSU Extension and Montana Feed Association announced they are co-hosting the annual Montana Nutrition Conference and Livestock Forum in a month. The theme for this year's conference is Owning the Outcome, Protective Management in Challenging Environments. New this year is the expanded trade show from the top-tier conference sponsors and a live auction hosted by Montana Feed Association that will offer attendees the chance to bid on donated items to benefit the association's scholarship fund. Now, that event will take place at the Grand Tree in Bozeman on April 16th and 17th, and the details can be found on our events calendar, northernag.net. We need to take a break, but we'll be back in a little bit to take a look at your ag markets.
I represent a lot of what ranchers' wives are, where they marry into the family. Coming into established ranch, the expectations of that is just absolutely overwhelming. There's always stress with all families, but when you're not dealing with the stress outwardly, it will definitely impact everyone inwardly. You may feel alone, but you're not alone.
Welcome back, friends, to your ag news and your markets. As we all know, slaughter cow prices continue moving higher, and the declining inventories have also helped that, along with the reduced cow slaughter. Darrell Peel of Oklahoma State Extension says slaughter cow prices are driven by the price of the 90% lean beef trimmings, that is, or 90s as they call it, which posted a price of $317.36 a hundredweight for the first week of March. That is a record high price for the 90s, and the data dating back to 1978 and undoubtedly an all-time record weekly high. Peel believes that the slaughter cow and wholesale ground beef prices are expected to move higher in the coming months and says without the herd rebuilding, cow slaughter will decrease in 2024 simply because cow inventories are smaller, with that decreasing even more sharply if the herd rebuild begins in this year. And cash cattle trade was kept on mute yesterday as packers and feedlots battle out this week's prices. Some bids and deals are starting to surface at steady trends to last week's deals, but today will likely be the day that those prices are fully established. And local auctions are also feeling a slowdown as of lately, with many producers in the full swing of the calving season. For Miles City Livestock, they had a light test of the Cull cows, continuing their elevated prices, while 5-weight feeder heifers averaged just over $307 a hundredweight. And Newell shipyards were also fairly quiet last week, with a bigger test expected today as a local producer has consigned over 600 head of 7-year-old bred ewes. Now, wheat prices turn back to the ceiling on hump day as pressure continues to develop from the global markets. Here in the U.S., winter wheat conditions remain generally favorable than they were seen in the past 3 years, but dry conditions do remain a concern for the southwestern plains. There's a look at your ag markets. I'm Andy Schwab. Have a great rest of your day.